Morning, Mary. We're actually not here for you, Mary. Because do we hear those noises inside? Do you guys hear that? I hear little cheep cheeps. Yeah? Let's go see how many babies she had. She had 9 of them as of last night. So we're gonna see how many of these hatched. Yeah, the water right there. Frida, good morning. Come on, let's see how many babies you have.
¿Seguro? ¿La quito?
Yeah.
No tengo miedo.
No.
Gatito Frida. Tiene 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So aún
No,
9.
pero creo que tiene uno acá abajo. Y 10.
Here,
Acá tiene otro abajo. 10. Acá hay uno abajo. 10, solo queda un huevo.
Y no sabemos de dónde viene esto, ¿eh? So she has 10 babies. So that's all 10 eggs. There is an 11th egg in there, but we don't know where it came from. So it probably won't hatch. So that's probably all she's gonna hatch. Well, I was hoping for more light in here, but it's fine. Oh, she's being grumpy this morning.
Te dejo comida, Dora. Te dijo.
Paco, mira. Paco likes to check things out.
Pero falta un huevito nada más.
Yeah, but that's
Todos
the egg.
brotaron.
That's the egg that you don't know where it came from.
Yo no recuerdo. Yo recuerdo que eran 10 huevos. 5 y luego 5. No sé si eran 11 y yo no recuerdo.
What are you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, now she's calling for the food. Anyway, everybody. Here, you guys want to see Paco? We say Paco no taco. Because Paco thinks he's not going to become tacos because he's like, I'm a pet. I'm a baby. I'm a pet. So he started following us around. Are you going out there with mommy?
Paquito, no te vamos a comer.
We'll see. He is a pretty little boy, though. And that's his sister. We don't know what she is yet.
Cuidado, te vas a lastimar la cabeza. Blanca.
And here's Blanca Nieve,
Blanca Nieves.
who only wants to play. Did he get out? Oh, he got out.
Frank is inside.
Oh, Frank's inside. Frank beats up on Paco.
Yeah, no quiero.
Ever since Paco started crowing in the morning about a week ago.
Dos.
Dude, the first 2 days were funny. The first 2 days, she was laughing at poor Paco. Because he didn't know how to crow. His sister's coming out that way too.
Call Mary.
I keep hitting the wrong button.
Vamos a bajarte, Mary. Paco, no taco. Paquito. Paco.
Oh, do you want to go play with Blanca Nieve, Mary? Anyway, everybody. It's like, I don't know, 6 o'clock in the morning or something. She had 2 babies on Sunday night, and then when I checked on Monday morning, she had 5. And then in the afternoon, she had 7, and then by the evening, she had 9. And we went to bed, and we just woke up, and she has 10. So those were eggs that you bought from the... Yeah, so Frida doesn't let Sam near her. She's like, I don't want that dick. I don't need that dick. And as a result, none of her eggs are fertilized. Did she just try to sneak out?
Frank, bájate de ahí. Esos babies no son tuyos, Frank. Bájate de
Hey,
ahí.
Chris, you want to let her out? Yes or no?
Déjala, pues, que monte.
When she sees that gate open, she runs for it because she likes to come out. Paco,
Paco.
saca Paco también. Paco.
Bájate de ahí, Frank. Frank. Frank.
Está arriba.
Sí, se comiéndose la comida. Frank. Frank. Bájate de ahí.
Frank's being a bad boy. He got up in the coop and is eating the food. Anyway, Chris bought those eggs. The lady where we've been buying chicken for like a year and a half, she just has like, I don't know, probably 100 chickens that free range in the property behind the house or in front of the house. And Chris was like, can I just buy some eggs off you too? And she sold us some eggs. So we bought 10 eggs for how much?
4 pesos cada huevo.
40 pesos.
Es 10 por 4, 40. 40 pesos por los 10.
That's
40
Come on, Paco.
pesos son...
That's like $1.50.
$2.
No, it's not $2 anymore. That's
$3.
Oh, am I going in the wrong direction?
$2.
Yeah, I'm going in the wrong direction. Like 2.50. Yeah, it's more than $2 because of inflation and stuff.
Sí, como
So
$2.
let's just say 2.50, 2.25, or 2.50, like $2.50, 2.25
Los 10 huevos.
for 10 eggs. So that's 25 cents a pop, and 100% fertilization rate.
Ya, todo.
That was
Los pusimos
unexpected.
en el refrigerador.
And the lady who sold them actually had stored them in the fridge, and I don't, the internet's like, don't store them in the fridge, and I've never done chickens before, so. Sorry, my arm's getting tired. Oh, there's a mosquito now. Anyway, everybody, new baby chicks at the house, and we'll soon have new videos on all of the new creatures. I know we haven't done a video in a while. There's a reason for that. Here's some papayas, by the way. We have so many papayas growing. We finally figured out the iguana problem. I talked about it a while back. The netting, no iguanas. We did have one of those other little lizards. I think the last time I talked to everybody, he had killed that tree over there, like ate it from the top down, ate all the limbs, and it has since grown back. So we're pretty good garden-wise. We kind of got lazy with watering for a little while, and that's the same reason we didn't have a lot of videos the last bit. I talked about it briefly on my other channel because I'm there every single day, but we lost Sam a while back, about a month ago. He got hit by a car, and that was Christina's baby, and neither one of us wanted to make videos and stuff for a while. We're finally getting back into it, but the yard needs some work because we did kind of leave it just kind of like, I don't want to go outside and do anything. I buried him in the backyard, and there's memories, and it sucks. It takes a little while to get over from that stuff, but we're slowly getting over that and getting back to business. And we did some additional stuff. We're locking down because before, what happened is where we live, the traffic is across the street. There is a street in front of our house, but it's like a street and then a big field with one house, well, two houses in the corner. The lady who sells the chickens that we got those eggs from, and the house right next door that she rents, which is in front of us on the corner. But then behind her is just a big open field, like 50 acres or something. And when we moved in, there was only like maybe 10 cars a day that would pass. And we never thought about it. So the cats not only have always just been able to go out here, because that's a forest behind our property. They can just go out there into the forest. They go onto the property, the church property next door, on the rooftops of all of our neighbors over here. And the males, unfortunately, started going on the front of the house. On the other side of the street is the big field. As a matter of fact, if I point the video from here, you can actually see the field. That is just one big field back there. There's no development. There is way down there, like that blue house way down there is developed, but that's a ways down. Anyway, moved in, 10, 12 cars a day, didn't think anything about it. And we got so busy, and then we had, Blanca Nieves showed up, and we had Dora, who had her foot thing, where she showed up. We had to do her, with that foot. We had to take her to emergency surgery, and then like almost 7 weeks, 8 weeks, something like that, underneath, just living underneath a laundry basket so that we could keep her in one place because she had foot surgery, and all she has left, I'll show a video of her because she's doing fine now. Matter of fact, she might even be here. If she is, I'll show her. But all she's got left are her pinky claw and her thumb claw. These three are gone. Something got her. And so we were dealing with that. It was really like a week after that, if that, after she had come home from surgery. And so we were just dealing with that, changing her bandages multiple times per day and being stressed out and everything. And we didn't pay attention to like the fact that all around us, the town that we live in, the government is like redoing all the drains, and so they've been ripping up streets for months, and we don't have a car, so we don't think about it. We just walk everywhere. And traffic, as a result, our street was one of the few streets that hasn't been ripped up, and it became a thoroughfare, and we just never paid attention. And it's partly on us, for what happened. And the three males got used to going across the street all the time, and it was rush hour on like a, I don't know, Tuesday afternoon or something. I had already gone to bed. It was like 7:30, and I get woken up by Chris, and it was just, she found him right after it happened, and it was not something you want to have to see or deal with in your life if you can avoid it. But she was the one who picked him up and carried him in, and I buried him in the backyard right here underneath these papaya trees. And it's been a very sad, month or so. But we're getting over it, and we have what we've done now. That's the backstory. Paco. We have essentially upgraded this, which is the cat shelter. We put this wire mesh on the front, and also built a door so that this is enclosed now. And what we're doing is, at night, Frank is chasing Paco around. And we built that screen door, and we put a cat door at the bottom, but we keep it shut sometimes. So what we're essentially doing right now is, the girls never go anywhere other than back here in the woods. Like, the girls, they don't like the front. They only go here, so we're not worried about the girls. But the boys like to go across the street. So at night, I've been putting Lucas in here, and he just stays in here at night with a litter box and food and water. And then the screen door, we leave that open at night. And the reason Lucas is in there right now is because he's got his paw banged up. So essentially what we're doing is the males get to come out at night. The males come out at night now. We let them out at 11 o'clock at night, and there's no traffic at 11. There's nobody here at night. And we've been double checking them. But they go out about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and they go free. And about 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, we bring them all back in. We put them inside. We close the hatch, and they're inside with us. The males. The females we leave outside like 90% of the time. And occasionally if we need to, like if Chris is cooking, like the other day we were out here on the stove, on the fire pit, making food, and we just locked all three of the males in there for like 2 hours while we cooked. And it was like, 10 o'clock in the morning or something. That way they can't run out into the road or anything. It took them a little bit to get used to it. Frodo sometimes still gets mad and sits there and cries, which sucks. It sucks. I don't like to have animals cooped up, but it's for their own safety. So we're doing what we can to fortify the defenses here, which is why we haven't done any videos in like a month or so. It's been longer than a month. It was a rough patch, everybody. But we're slowly getting back into things. I'd like to show the front yard because there's I was like 20 papayas on one tree. It's pretty amazing. All these trees are growing. And for those of you who have been here for a while, remember this was all bare dirt when we moved in here a year and a half ago. So it's come a long way. The grass thing, it's a little dry right now, and I take full responsibility of that because the rainy season passed, and then we got, you know, Sam happened, and I was like, eh. Is Frida coming out now? You can. No, the babies are out. Hay bebés afuera.
Ya salieron a comer su comida que le puse ahí en la tabla.
Here, I'll get a better view of them now, but here's just a little light. Baby cheeps. Baby cheeps. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Alright, I'll be a gentleman and help. Oh, you got up there just fine. Oh, you almost got it. There you go. Go on. Go jump on the slide. That'll probably be the thumbnail for the video. Anyway, folks. It's time for coffee. Breakfast. I don't know what I'm having for breakfast yet. Do you have any requests for breakfast? Oh, you're gonna go buy eggs?
Yeah.
All right.
Vamos a hacerlo. No sé qué quieres.
Well, something with eggs sounds good. Hopefully we'll have our own eggs again, because we had all our own eggs and then all of our hens died during the heat stroke.
Ella pronto va a empezar a poner.
Yeah, she'll start having eggs soon. Frida has eggs, but we were trying to see if she would ever get fertilized, and she didn't, so we just bought them. So we're rebuilding the brood. Problem is it's really, really hot here in the summertime, and I think what most people do is raise them, and then when it starts getting hot, they just butcher them for meat, and then start raising new ones. It's like a cycle. I don't know. It was our first time here. We lost 2 hens. Was that what it? We had 3 hens in total. ¿Cuántos gallinas teníamos? 3 o 4? We had 4, so we had 3 hens plus Frida, and all 3 of the hens died at different times over like 3 months, and always like late afternoon. The only thing we could think of was heat stroke, because it was only ever them. It never happened to the males. Frank's getting fat though, like he's.
Yeah, necesitamos comernos para.
Chris says he's gonna become soup soon. He's the oldest one around right now. He's probably a year old now.
Yeah.
We let him for a long time because he was the really pretty one.
And now we have Paco.
But yeah, he's also big and fat and mean now. And Paco's a pretty good boy, so I think we're gonna keep Paco for the new rooster.
Sí, para fertilizar huevos.
Yeah.
Quizás podemos dejar a Paco para las que van a crecer.
That's, yeah, like Chris said, like.
O para no sé. A ver qué tal.
Who knows what we're gonna do. Anyway, folks, that's a lengthy 20-minute update from the homestead. Oh, and I started growing the beard again, because why not? I want to sit down. Oh, my chair's all wet. I'm not going to do that. I need to go ahead and drink my coffee. Get to my desk. I got a stream to do. All right, everybody. See you next time.